I want to review some words. Most of these should be review. Vive en means?
Lives in.
Muy bien. Hay. There is or there are. Se llama.
My name is.
Yeah, his name is or her name is. Yep, or he calls himself. Es.
Is.
Tiene.
Has.
Está.
Is.
The other is. Habla.
Talk.
Yeah, talks, speaks. Le dice.
He says. Or she
Says. Muy bien. Quiere.
wants.
Va a.
Go to.
All right, couple of new words. Cree que means believes that. The new action is going to be like this. Because you believe things in your head. Cree que, no cree que. He doesn't believe. So show me cree que, no cree que. Cree que, no cree que. Okay.
Cray cray.
Cree que. If you're cray cray, you believe that. Vuelve. Anybody remember?
Back.
Oh, there's it's like a boomerang.
Vuelve. And what is a boomerang?
Again.
Comes back to you. Otra vez is again. So, everybody do the action repeat. Vuelve. Vuelve. And it's coming back to you. Go back.
Go back.
Vuelve.
Go back.
Return.
Return.
Vuelve. All the same thing. Manda. It's kind of like demanda, but it's just order. So, manda.
Manda.
Very good.
Command.
Yeah, it's like a command.
Manda spaghetti.
Puede. Maestro puede.
Oh.
What is it? Puede? Wait.
Can.
I hear more people. Puede?
Can. I can. Wait. Yes, I can. Look for research.
There you go. Show me busca with your eyes. Show me puede. Busca. Show me puede buscar. He can look for. Puede buscar. All right. Only two more words. Cuida. This is a new word. Cuida means takes care of. So everybody take care of a baby. Cuida. Taking care of it. Cuida. And the last one. You've seen this word before, but we haven't done it very much. Pone. What's this mean? Put. There you go. Need you back up here with me. Pone. So my action is you have something and you put it. I also think about it. I do ride a horse. And we ride a horse. And I go like this. So I say pone. 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 There you go. All right. So I have to be very clear because while I'm going to use these to help me tell the story, the whole point is, I haven't even made you guys study these and you guys know them. These are not to say, here's the vocabulary you're supposed to learn. The story is not to teach you this vocabulary. The vocabulary is to help me tell the story. Because if I had you guys memorize all the words in Spanish that you needed, you'd be memorizing a lot of words. And you'd always come across more words. Just like in English, we'd come across more words that we don't know. So these are not for you to learn the words. They're just words that are going to help me tell the story. I use these words a lot. You guys have already seen them a lot. So they're just going to help me tell the story. That's it. And then hopefully, because now you've reviewed them, you can understand the story better. Because the whole point in Spanish is not to focus on individual words. It's to focus on the overall meaning of what's being said, okay? So remember, when you rate me, you don't rate me on, I knew all the words. It's, I was able to understand the story. That's the point. I just want you to understand the story. So that being said, today is a special story. I'm going to double check that this is recording so that you have your story at home. Yep, it is. Okay. Today is a special story because yesterday was actually a very important holiday in Mexico. It was the Dia de la Virgen de Guadalupe, the Day of the Virgin of Guadalupe. How many of you have seen an image, probably on candles, that has a woman who's praying, and she's got an oval of light around her like this, and it's all shiny, and she's probably praying like this, and they're on candles. Oh, you've seen that? So that's the image of the Virgin of Guadalupe, and she's very, very important. That's why even if you aren't, even if you don't celebrate that or think about the Virgin of Guadalupe, even if you're not Catholic, you've probably seen it around and would recognize it because it's a very, very, very important saint in Mexico. It is for Catholicism. She's a saint, and Catholics have saints. And the story I'm going to tell you today is going to tell you why she's so important. Now, it is a story that has to do with Catholicism, and it's not to imply that you should believe anything about Catholicism or anything like that. But the important thing about Catholicism is you can't talk about Latin American history without talking about Catholicism. The two histories go together, and about 80% of the Spanish-speaking world is Catholic. This story today is a big reason why so many people are Catholic. So it's for history. You just can't understand the history of the culture without understanding a little bit about the Catholic beliefs that go with it. So, that being said, a little bit of historical context. Brief history lesson in Prof. Barros' words. Spain, America. Christopher Columbus is over here. He wants to sail around the ocean because he wants to get to India, the West Way. Everybody knows the world is round, by the way. Christopher Columbus wasn't the first guy. Everybody already knew the world was round. However, he thought the world was a lot smaller than what everybody else thought. So he's like, well, I can sail west, and I'm going to get to India, and I can make Spain rich. Somebody just needs to pay for me to discover that. So finally, Isabel and Ferdinand, the king and queen of Spain, were like, yeah, we'll pay for you. He was Portuguese, king and queen were, of course, Spanish. So they paid for him. He goes sailing around the world. Of course, everybody else was right. The world was a lot bigger than Christopher Columbus thought. So he sails, and he's like, look, I made it to India. It was closer than I thought. Well, he didn't even make it halfway around the world. He made it to the Americas, as we know. But he called everybody Indians because he thought it was India, and he was looking for riches, and he found riches, just not the ones he was looking for. And so as he found out that these people had things like gold, he was like, we could get even richer. So he made a couple more trips, wrote back, and basically they needed a way to justify going over here and manipulating the people. Because they wanted their money, and they wanted their gold and their rich things. So he's like, well, they don't have God. We need to convert them. And of course, over here, Spain's in the whole world of Inquisition, Isabel and Ferdinand. Basically, you're Catholic, you get out or you die. Those are the only three options. You can't live in Spain if you're not a Catholic. So they're kicking everybody out or killing people who don't leave. And so they're like, yes, we need to go bring God to these people over here. So they start sending missionaries as well as conquistadors, and it's all justified because they are saving the Indians. Well, they send Cortez, who defeats the Aztecs, they send Pizarro, who defeats the Incas, and they're taking all this stuff, and a lot of the Native Americans are just totally wiped out. At the same time, there's bishops and stuff coming over saying, hey, we need to convert people, we need to be missionaries. And, of course, how would you feel if these people just kind of wiped out all your people and took your money? Would you want to convert to their religion? Probably not. So the Aztecs were saying, no, we like our Aztec religion. We don't want to convert to Catholicism. And about the time where this story starts, maybe about 500 Aztecs had converted, but most of the Aztecs were saying, no, we really don't want anything to do with your religion. It's, we don't really like you that much. We just don't want to deal with it. So, that is where our story about Juan Diego and the Virgin of Guadalupe begins. Does anybody know anything about the Virgin of Guadalupe? Okay, cool. I am so excited to tell you. Alright, this story is a little bit more straightforward. There's lots of going back and forth, but it's a pretty simple story. And here we go. Remember, I'm using these words to help me tell the story. Hay un hombre, el hombre se llama Juan Diego. El hombre se llama Juan Diego. Y Juan Diego es una azteca, o es un azteca. Juan Diego es un azteca y vive en México. Juan Diego en México. Y Juan Diego es pobre. No tiene mucho dinero. No tiene dinero porque es pobre, es un azteca. Un día, Juan Diego va a la colina Tepeyac. Tepeyac. Colina Hill, Tepeyac. Se llama Tepeyac. Un día, Juan Diego va a la colina Tepeyac. Y una mujer aparece. Una mujer aparece. Una mujer aparece, sí. We don't. Right now, just show me time out. I forgot to give it to you. Una mujer aparece. Y aparece en una bola de luz. Bola, sí, de luz. Aparece en una bola de luz. Oh, es fantástico. La bola es muy brillante. Oh, es brillante. La mujer habla. La mujer dice, soy la Virgen María. Soy la Virgen María. What's the Virgen María? Most Virgin Mary. Sí. Soy la Virgen María. Y la mujer aparece, Mark, y dice, soy la Virgen María. Quiero una iglesia. Quiero una iglesia. Quiero una iglesia. What's an iglesia? Church, sí. Quiero una iglesia en la colina Tepeyac. La Virgen María quiere una iglesia en la colina Tepeyac. Así que Juan Diego va a Tenochtitlan. Colina Tepeyac, Tenochtitlan. Remember Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztecs? Now it's Mexico City. Sí. La colina Tepeyac Juan Diego va a Tenochtitlan. Porque necesita hablar con el obispo. Obispo. Necesita hablar con el obispo católico. Porque la Virgen María quiere una iglesia, ¿sí? Necesita hablar con el obispo. Pero clase, el obispo cree que, cree que Juan Diego es un mentiroso. ¿Mentiroso? Liar. Cree que es un mentiroso. Mentiroso. Sí. El obispo cree que Juan Diego es un mentiroso. No cree que la Virgen María quiere una iglesia. Es ridículoso. No cree que la Virgen María quiere una iglesia. Cree que Juan Diego es un mentiroso. ¿Sí? Juan Diego está muy triste. Sí, está muy triste porque el obispo no le cree. Está triste. vuelve Tenochtitlan, vuelve a la colina Tepec. Vuelve, repite, vuelve.
Vuelve.
Muy bien, vuelve a la colina Tepec. Y está muy triste. Habla con la Virgen María. Y la Virgen María dice, Virgen María, bola de luz, bola de luz. La Virgen María dice, vuelvas al obispo. La Virgen María manda a Juan Diego que vuelva al obispo. El obispo. Así que Juan Diego vuelve a Tenochtitlan. Vuelve a Tenochtitlan otra vez. Otra vez.
Again.
Sí, again. Vuelve a Tenochtitlan otra vez. Vuelve. Y habla con el obispo otra vez. Pero el obispo no le cree. No le cree. Cree que es un mentiroso. El obispo dice, quiero un indicio. Quiero un indicio. Yo me quiero. Quiero un indicio. El obispo quiere un indicio. Porque cree que Juan Diego es un mentiroso. Así que quiere un indicio. Juan Diego vuelve a la colina Tepec otra vez. Vuelve. Tenochtitlan, vuelve. Show me vuelve. Muy bien. Juan Diego vuelve a la colina otra vez.
Again.
Sí. Y habla con la Virgen María. Oh, es una chica. Virgen María, chica. La Virgen María, bola de luz, es muy brillante. Habla con la Virgen María y dice, oh, está triste. Juan Diego dice, el obispo no me cree. No me cree. El obispo me ignora. Sí. Juan Diego dice, el obispo no me cree, me ignora. ¿Por qué? No soy importante. Sí, no soy importante, no me cree. Juan Diego dice que el obispo quiere un indicio. La Virgen María dice, vuelvas mañana. La Virgen María dice, vuelvas mañana a la colina Tepec. What's vuelvas mañana?
Return to. Oh.
I heard it. Return tomorrow, sí. Vuelves mañana a la colina Tepec. Juan Diego va a volver. Pero clase, hay un problema. el tío de Juan Diego, el tío de Juan Diego está muy enfermo. Sí, el tío está muy enfermo. Así que Juan Diego cuida a su tío. Juan Diego cuida a su tío y no vuelve a la colina. Es un problema. Juan Diego cuida a su tío y no vuelve a la colina Tepec. No vuelve a la Virgen María. Cuida a su tío por 2 días, pero su tío va a morir. Es muy enfermo. Va a morir. Juan Diego busca un sacerdote. Busca un sacerdote. Busca un sacerdote para su tío, porque su tío va a morir. Va por la colina Tepec y la Virgen María está en la colina Tepec. Va por la colina Tepec porque busca un sacerdote. Y la Virgen María está en la colina. La Virgen María dice, tu tío no va a morir. Está bien, no va a morir. Manda a Juan Diego que agarre flores en la colina, flores. Pero clase, es ridículo. No hay flores, hace mucho frío. No hay flores, ridículo. Pero Juan Diego va a la colina y sí, hay flores. Hay rosas. Hay rosas. Es un milagro. Las rosas son un milagro. Es fabuloso. Juan Diego agarra las rosas y pone, pone las rosas en su tilma. Tilma es una chaqueta especial. It's a type of coat that the Aztecs would wear. It's kind of like a cape with a robe. Pone las rosas en su tilma y va al obispo. Levanta la tilma y las rosas se caen. Levanta la tilma y las rosas se caen. Pero clase, no es todo. Hay una imagen. Hay una imagen en la tilma de la Virgen María. Hay una imagen en la tilma de la Virgen María. Es otro milagro. Es fabuloso. El obispo sí cree que la Virgen María quiere una iglesia. Cree a Juan Diego. Es fantástico. el obispo va a la colina Tepec y construye una iglesia grande, muy, 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 muy grande. Juan Diego va a su tío. El tío va a su tío y su tío no está enfermo. El tío es fantástico. Y el tío dice que una mujer apareció. If aparece was present tense. Where is it? Aparece. What's apareció? Past tense. So appear. There. See? El tío dice que una mujer apareció al tío. Y la mujer. This is the last line of the whole story. Una mujer apareció al tío y dijo al tío que se llama Santa María de Guadalupe. La mujer se llama Santa María de Guadalupe. Okay, inglés, por favor. Sí. So, this whole story then led to, remember I told you that only a couple people had converted to Catholicism? Mm-hmm. After La Virgen María, Santa María de Guadalupe, or Nuestra Señora, Our Lady de Guadalupe, after she appeared and after the bishop started building this and they believed that this happened and they told people, 6 million people converted to Catholicism within the next few years. So they went from almost no one to almost everyone, pretty much just because of this story. So that's why so many people in Mexico and other Spanish-speaking countries too are Catholic, because La Virgen María de Guadalupe, she wasn't white like the Spaniards, because they'd seen all the saints and the saints were white. The Virgin of Guadalupe appears in the same type of race and skin color as the one she's talking to. So when she appeared, she wasn't a white Spaniard. She was an Aztec woman representing the Virgin Maria. So the Aztecs were able to say, well, she's one of us. And she had certain symbols with her that were very specific to Aztec symbols. For instance, she had a special belt around her waist that the Aztecs would wear when they were pregnant. And of course, the Virgin Mary being pregnant with Jesus, that was the symbolism in it. So this was used then to help tell people, to other Aztecs, to convert to Catholicism, and they did. So that's the significance of the Virgin Maria. I'm going to retell, I forgot to tell you about the tilma. So the tilma is a special kind of cloak that the Aztecs would wear. This tilma is still on display today, this tilma from the story, in the giant cathedral. This cathedral that the bishop ended up building, 10,000 people fit in this cathedral. And yesterday, because yesterday was the day of the Virgin Guadalupe, it's completely full. This is the most visited cathedral in all of Mexico. So it's just filled and filled and filled, and there's people waiting outside to go in, and the tilma is on display. It's in a case. Now, this cathedral has been through earthquakes, it's been through floods, it's been through all these crazy things, and the tilma has never been damaged at all. In fact, there was one time that somebody put a bomb right below the tilma, and it exploded, and it destroyed pretty much everything right there. There was a wrought iron cross, so full metal cross, and it was completely mangled. The tilma wasn't touched. So there's all these little miracles that have happened that aren't explained. Even more interesting, or the same interesting, depending on who you are, they've actually examined the tilma with microscopes and stuff and looked at what the stuff was made of. They can't figure out how it was painted. The technique used to paint the image of the Virgin of Guadalupe on the tilma, they've never seen anything like it. They don't know what technique was used. I guess it's something about the outlines that usually painters use some sort of outline, and there's no sort of outline or tracing of it on here. And they can't even figure out what materials were used to paint it. They've looked at it, they've tried to figure it out, and it's nothing like anything they've ever seen. So there's a lot of things that are not explained from this tilma that has survived. It's never worn out or anything over hundreds of years. So it's kind of a cool thing. I'd love to see it someday. And it's a very important part of Mexico's history. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you this story Rápido. And remember, this is the time that now you've understood all of this. I'm going to go through the story, and you're thinking a 1 is I only understood some words. There are English words up here, so you should at least get that much. A 2 is that you understood the basic story. A 3, you got most of the details too. A 4, you understand everything perfectly. So I need all eyes up here for the retelling of Juan Diego and the Virgen de Guadalupe. Ok, vámonos. Hay un hombre, el hombre se llama Juan Diego. Juan Diego es un azteca, vive en México, pero es pobre, no tiene dinero. Va a la colina Tepec y una mujer aparece. Está en una bola de luz. La mujer dice, soy la Virgen María, quiero una iglesia en la colina Tepec. Así que Juan Diego va a Tenochtitlán. Habla con el obispo, pero el obispo cree que es un mentiroso. No le cree a Juan Diego. Juan Diego vuelve a la colina y habla con la Virgen María. La Virgen María dice, vuelves al obispo. Manda a Juan Diego que vuelva al obispo. Así que vuelve al obispo, vuelve a Tenochtitlán, y el obispo dice, quiero un indicio. Quiero un indicio. Así que Juan Diego vuelve a la colina Tepec, habla con la Virgen María. Dice, el obispo no me cree, me ignora, porque no soy importante. La Virgen María dice, vuelves mañana, pero no vuelve mañana. Su tío está muy enfermo y Juan Diego cuida a su tío por 2 días, pero su tío va a morir. Juan Diego busca un sacerdote para su tío. Va por la colina Tepec. La Virgen María está en la colina Tepec. Habla con Juan Diego. Dice, tu tío no va a morir. Está bien. Por favor, agarre las flores en la colina. Pero es ridiculoso. No hay flores porque hace mucho frío. Pero Juan Diego va a la colina y hay flores. Hay flores en la colina, Jackson. Es un milagro. Juan Diego agarra las flores y pone las flores en su tilma. Va al obispo y levanta la tilma. Las flores se caen, pero no es todo. Hay una imagen de la Virgen María en la tilma. Es otro milagro. El obispo va a la colina Tepec y construye una catedral grande, una iglesia. Juan Diego va a su tío y su tío no está enfermo, no más. Está bien. Su tío dice que una mujer apareció al tío y le dijo al tío que se llama Santa María de Guadalupe. El fin.